Hi, my name is Mandy Shakatano. I am an energy worker and a leadership coach, and I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite tools to use with all of my clients, EFT tapping. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, but it's most often known as tapping because that is literally what you're doing when we are performing this technique. Now, I'll lead you through a short tapping sequence at the end of this video so that you can get a feel for it, but I want to explain to you a little bit more beforehand what it is and why it works. EFT is also commonly referred to as psychological acupuncture, and this is because it is based around ancient Chinese principles. These principles assume that there are energy meridians that flow through the body, and when the body and the mind and the spirit is healthy and it is all acting in alignment and in congruence, it's because the energy is flowing freely along these meridians. Whenever we're feeling denser, heavier emotions, when we're feeling stuck, when we're having repetitive thoughts, when we're having disempowering thoughts, beliefs, and feelings, the theory is that it's because energy has gotten clogged or stuck somewhere along these meridians. These are the same meridian points that are utilized in acupuncture. And there's a lot of modern science now that has actually proven that these meridian points do exist, that there are certain energy channels that flow through the body. And we're also learning that there are nerve endings in these channels, so that when we tap on these certain points in the body, we're stimulating these nerve endings, and we're also serving to calm the nervous system. There's a calming effect that happens when we're tapping on the amygdala in the brain. There's also a calming effect that happens that slows cortisol production. So if you are in anxiety or if you are in a fear response, often this cortisol hormone is being produced, and tapping has actually been proven to decrease that production. The other scientific principle that's involved in EFT tapping is called neuroplasticity. And this is basically a science that shows us that we are able to create new neural pathways in the brain. We are able to actually change and rewire our beliefs and the way that we think. And EFT tapping, when we calm the nervous system, when we tap on a certain emotion or fear or circumstance, what we're able to do is actually remove the charge from that. And that opens the subconscious mind, and it makes our brains more available to rewire and start to form new neural pathways. So there are two huge reasons why I love EFT tapping. One is because it is super accessible. Anyone can do it. You can tap with a child, you can tap with an adult of all sorts of abilities and age ranges, and it is effective for absolutely everyone. The second reason why I love EFT tapping is that we're not bypassing the issue. We're not trying to just get rid of something. When we're tapping, we're actually going into the story, we're going into the emotional response that's happening in the body, and we're bringing love and acceptance to it in order to calm it and to remove the charge. So we're actually creating a deeper understanding of the sensations and of the thoughts and beliefs that we're having in order to be able to release and move through them. Now, tapping is effective for a wide range of purposes. You can tap on these meridian points in the body just to reduce stress and anxiety in the moment. You can actually also use it for deeper healing, for rewiring subconscious beliefs, for releasing old stories and old traumas in order to help you move forward. And this is why it is so effective and so useful. To lead you through a sequence today without using any words. We are just going to tap on these meridian points and feel into the body. I always recommend that you have water whenever you're tapping because we are actually moving energy, and water helps to move energy. So go grab some water. Let's take a sip together. And then I just want you to do what I'm doing. You can use 2 fingers. You don't have to tap on both sides of the body as I will be doing. You can just tap on one side of the body. The meridians are present on both sides. And you want to apply enough pressure that you feel it, but not so much pressure that you're going to give yourself a headache or cause any disruption. So we are going to begin by just tapping here on the karate chop point, which is the place on the side of your hand between your pinky knuckle and your wrist. So you can use 2 fingers here. You can use as many fingers as you'd like. Just tapping on this point here. And let's take a few deep breaths together, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Do a couple more breaths just like this, and as you do, just feel into your body, do a little scan of your body, and start to notice if there are any areas of tension, if there's any stress, if there's any fear present. Just notice where that is, if you're feeling some anxiety, if you're feeling some stress. Just noticing where it is, sending some breath there, noticing how big it might feel. And know that as we're tapping here, all we're doing is trying to understand it more deeply. It's okay. It's allowed to be here. Taking another deep breath and releasing. Now we're going to take our peace fingers and we're going to start tapping on the inner eyebrows, taking a few breaths. Outer eyebrows. If you'd like to close your eyes and feel into the place in your body where you're witnessing this, you may, tapping underneath the eyes, tapping underneath the nose, moving to the chin, tapping on the collarbone, then raising your right arm and tapping underneath the arm right here. Then we're going to tap the wrists together kind of along the base of the palm, making a little half moon shape as we tap. And then we're going to end on the top of the head. Go ahead and release that. Take a nice big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, feeling back into your body, noticing if anything has shifted for you here. That is a tapping sequence. If you would like to learn more about tapping, feel free to get in touch with me. I'm available to do private tapping sessions, group tapping sessions, corporate tapping sessions. And as I mentioned, we can use this for a wide range of topics. So I hope I'll see you soon.